What is up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nath Hughes here, and my shirt is dirtier than it was the last time that you saw me. My hair looks a little bit different because I was like interviewing. I'm tired of the same old style, and then I did this by accident. And then I was like, honestly, is it crazy or is it high fashion? And we all know the answer is that it's high fashion. So I'm gonna continue on. This is the thing that's going to help you get to that level of peace that you want in your life. Money. I've been working on my relationship with money, releasing subconscious blocks. You know the drill. I did a spread not about money, but connecting to money. Like money is an entity, like angels and ancestors. Like money is an entity that is here to be of service to me and to support me. That was a really big shift. If you want me to talk more about it, I can. Let me know in like the comments or like DM me or email me or something. So I did a spread connecting with money, and I was just like, okay, money, what do you have to say to me about our relationship? I got 3 cards. I don't remember what the first one was. I think it was like the 4 of Swords, to be honest. The second was like the Lovers, and the third was the Knight of Swords. So at first I was like, oh my God, yay, like money is coming into my life. The Knight of Swords is a frantic energy. The Knight of Swords rushes in and then rushes out. My relationship with money, I've been realizing and recognizing money is an infinite source, and I'm allowing money into my life, developing a relationship with money. I just spit out of my mouth. Developing a relationship with money what do I want to say? The way that I show up with money is the way that money is going to show up with me. I have been treating money in this very frantic energy, like money was a celebrity who I would hopefully get a chance to see and have an encounter with if I was there at the right place and the right time. And every time I see money, it's such a huge freaking honor, and I'm so excited and I'm so starstruck. And then money is away, right? A relationship with money where money is like a star. Money isn't something that you see. Money isn't something that you experience in your everyday life consistently. Money isn't reliable for you when money is a celebrity. Money is something that you might have a lot of access to, like on the internet. I can pull up a picture and a video of Beyonce whenever I want. I can see Beyonce's Billboard Award Who Run the World performance anytime that I want. But I can't call Beyonce on the phone. And I'm not expecting Beyonce to come to my home anytime soon. Me and Beyonce aren't that close. One of the reasons why what's been active in my vibration is this energy of repelling money is because I have had money up on such a pedestal, and my relationship with money has been one where it's like, this is something that I'm always trying to get, always trying to work towards. Number one, if I'm always trying to get it, then I never have it. And if it's such a huge freaking big deal when money comes into my life, that's kind of a big deal because money needs to be ordinary. Having money needs to be normal. Wealthy people, rich people, and I'm talking in general, I don't know every rich person in the world. Wealthy people, rich people, no, let me specify, people who have a consistent, reliable relationship with money aren't freaking the fuck out about, oh my God, I woke up today and there was money in my bank account. Like, of course there's money in my bank account. Of course I'm getting paid. Of course more money is always coming to me. Of course my income is always increasing. Of course I always have clients. Of course people are always coming and paying me. It's 2 different energies. Do you understand what I'm saying? So one of the things that I've been working on really understanding is, and this is about money and it's also about stress-free, and we'll get to that. Instead of seeing money like a celebrity, you got to see money as like your best friend. Money as your best friend who comes to your house every single day at 5 o'clock on the dot. Money is your best friend who is an earth sign. We'll say Capricorn, Virgo. Sorry if you're watching this and you're a Taurus, like, just being honest. Money is your Capricorn, Virgo best friend when they say that they're going to show up, and they're going to show up at this specific time. Like, they're going to be there. So you're sitting on your couch and you might not have money physically present, but you have the expectation that money is going to arrive, and it's 4:58, and so money should be pulling up any second now. And by 5:05, I will be sitting on my couch with popcorn watching a scary movie, me, money, my bestie, chilling like we do every single day. My relationship with my best friend and my relationship with Beyonce are different. I can value my best friend. I can be grateful for my best friend. I can be so happy that I have access to my best friend every single day. I appreciate having her presence in my life. The smoke detector situation, I don't know when it's going to be fixed. I can appreciate that I have money in my life. I can appreciate my best friend's presence. And my best friend is still reliable for me. If I were to put a comment on Beyonce's Instagram, or if I were to send Beyonce a message on Instagram, or if I were to email Beyonce or at her on Twitter, whatever, or take a sign to her concert, there is a 1 in a billion chance that Beyonce is going to see that comment, that she's going to respond to that comment, that me and Beyonce will connect in that way. When I've been showing up in my business, throwing spaghetti at the wall, so to speak, trying to figure out how to get money's attention, how to attract money, that's the energy that I'm showing up in. Money probably isn't going to see this. This probably isn't going to get me money. Like Beyonce said, probably won't make no money off this. Oh, well. Except I was not saying, oh, well, because I need money to live. So my relationship with my best friend is one where it's reliable. My relationship with my best friend, if I call my best friend at 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh my God, emergency 911, I need you. My best friend is like, I'm already in the car. What's going on? I'm on the way. My relationship with my best friend is one where there is reliability and there is consistency, and our relationship grows in intimacy over time. I want my relationship with money to be like my relationship with my best friend, where there is reliability and there is consistency, and our relationship gets better and better and better and better over time. Of course, your relationship with money looks like you allowing yourself to receive more, you allowing yourself to hold on to more, you allowing yourself to enjoy more for longer and longer periods of time, expanding your energetic capacity to receive, hold, maintain money, wealth. So I'm like, okay, got it. Awesome. Money is my best friend. Meditation, visualization, if you'd like one. Every single time you call on money, visualize a stream of money, or several, coming down from the heavens, pouring into your life, pouring into your body, pouring into every single cell of your body, pouring into every space that is open to receiving it in your body. Keeping in mind that there are some parts that are still resistant, and that's okay. There are parts in your body that are open to receiving money. So if your heart is closed off to receiving money because you feel guilty, you feel unworthy, maybe money can fit in your calf. Do you understand? Opening your body up to receiving money with your resistance. That's really, really good. So every single time you need money, you just visualize, okay, money, I need money. Every single time I call in money, money is there for me. And then when I have that understanding and that belief, this will be really helpful and really powerful for you if you do meditation and you can see the results of that meditation. Like Teal Swan has 5 free meditations. I did her light healing meditation. After I did the light healing meditation, my skin was so much clearer the next morning when I woke up. When I did the spirit guide meditation, I had so much more clarity and this new understanding and inspiration and all of this. And so if you already have some sort of meditation practice, doesn't mean you have to do it every single day. This is just about becoming more familiar with energy and establishing a greater belief in the power of energy, okay? Because when we're talking and having conversations, I don't plan on going into this, but here we are. When we're talking and having conversations about money being infinite, we are now considering that money is energy. Money is a physical representation of the energy of support. Allowing yourself to receive support from the universe. Money is a tool that you use to support yourself. Money is a tool that you use to support yourself in terms of having a home, to support yourself along your journey. You're supporting yourself in the manifestation of your desires and your goals. If your desire and goal is to create beautiful videos, having a camera is a part of being able to shoot the highest quality videos, and having a computer and having good software and having upgrades or whatever the fuck. The easiest way to get all of those things is just with cash money. You can get it through miracles and other things. Money is just the easiest way to get your desires. And it feels so much more empowering, in my opinion. It can. It's another conversation for another day. Excuse me. So, money is an energy that you're calling on. When you have that relationship with the universe, like if you've ever done Reiki, you've ever done energy healing, you've ever gotten a tarot reading, you understand this. For me, a really big shift was that, like, I can do a tarot reading right now, and then I can do a tarot reading in 5 seconds after, and 5 seconds after, and 5 seconds after, and again and again and again. And I might get tired, and my capacity to interpret the messages might get like impeded or hindered or whatever. It might not be the clearest if my energy levels are down, but I will always have the capacity to connect and divine messages from the universe, the guides, the angels, the ancestors. There is no amount of readings that I could do where the universe would be like, all right, that's it. Like, you've run out, like, can't get any more answers. You can't do any more readings. Like, that just doesn't exist. Because when I'm doing tarot readings, I'm calling on infinite energy. When I'm calling on archangels, I'm calling on infinite energy. When I'm calling on money, I'm calling on infinite energy. I'm calling on infinite support. Allowing yourself to be supported, allowing yourself to receive money is allowing yourself to be supported. Where were we? So, visualization, you're calling in money every single time you call on it, right? Developing a new relationship with money. Of course, you also want to do mindset shift work. Good stuff. There's that. Now, what the fuck was I talking about before I went on that tangent? What was I just saying? Like, before I said all of that, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yes. Okay, yes. So, you have all of this understanding that I've been getting, internalizing from the universe. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Now put the money in my account. Okay, I get it. Now I'm ready to go to the grocery store. Okay, I get it. Now I'm ready to buy a camera. Okay, I get it. Now I'm ready to buy a laptop. And the way that I am, the way that I've been up until now is I'm very like quick, fast, and in a hurry. I want my manifestation, and I actually want it like right now. There are certain things that I'm like, you know what? That's going to happen when it's going to happen. I know that it's going to happen. Let it go. It's coming to me. No big deal. But there are other things where it's like, no, I want this in my physical reality now, and I'm going to shift my way to having that thing. And that energy does work because you're like, okay, I want $15,000 months this month. My inner being is going to guide me to all of the shifts that I need, guiding me in my attention and my focus and all of this good stuff so that I can move and I can shift through it because that's something that I can reach and allow myself to receive with just a little bit of work. So, oh my God, why do I keep losing my point? Oh, yes. Okay. So my point in all of this is that this is not for the manifestation that you want in 3 years. The manifestation of like, me and certain like political goals that I have, not to be a politician, but just to influence and inspire political change in the United States. I'm like, that doesn't have to happen tomorrow. It doesn't have to happen in 3 months. I want to go. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy life for a little bit. I've been super stressed, having a terrible fucking time for like 19 years. Like, I want to have fun. You know what I mean? I've been working so hard. I just want to enjoy life for a little bit, and then we can focus on other world changing shit. You know what I mean? So with that, I don't have an energy of like, it's desperation. It's desperation. I don't have an energy of desperation for that. I know that that's coming. I know that I'm aligning with that. I know that that's going to be in my future. It just is what it is. I'm not desperate for it because it's happening, so it can happen whenever it happens, and it's just going to happen easily, and it's just going to happen synchronistically for me, and I don't have any resistance thinking about it because it's just going to happen at some point when it feels best for me, when it's most in alignment with my highest good. Boom. But when I want the thing now, when you want the thing now, it's really, really easy for you to only be able to focus on the fact that you don't have it now. And when you're working towards the goal because you want the goal right now, when you don't have it in your physical reality, it can be like, oh my fucking God, like more shifts. You know what I mean? But this is the only shift that you need. Well, like your last shift. Money, bills, all of this good stuff. I'm in a place where I'm like, okay, I need money. I need money so that I can pay my cell phone bill. I need money so that I can pay my fucking Hulu subscription. The Halloween season is almost done, and I haven't watched the Halloween Town series yet. Like, this is tradition, but I kind of watch it throughout the year, so that's why I maybe feel like, you know what I mean? But it's also Christmas. Like, no, like, I need this fucking subscription. And also, I love Modern Family right now. So I need money so that I can pay my bills and so that I can get the things that I want and the things that I enjoy. It's not in my physical reality right now. But I know that I'm going to have it. When I'm focusing on the fact that it's not in my physical reality right now, I get mad. I get really fucking agitated. I'm like really desperate because I want it now, obviously. So what I've thought about, this is the shift, I promise is here. I have to explain. I have to give myself as an example. Where I am today versus where I was a year ago versus where I was a couple months ago, in my spirituality, in my belief in myself, in my confidence, all of that. I am so much farther along than I was a year ago. And so if I'm here now and I'm connecting with all of these other people who believe in the same things that I do, connecting with all of these other success stories. One of the reasons why we love people who are sources of inspiration is because they kind of give us a more of a physical backing to our spiritual practice and our spiritual belief. And you can have that energy of like, I know that I'm going to do this. I know that this is right. I'm following my heart. I'm following my inner being. And when you have that energy of like self-doubt, it can kind of show up as you not allowing yourself to receive your desires. When you have somebody outside of you with a testimony of like, I live life like this and I practice this and I got this physical result. Physical results are fucking important, okay? We live in a physical world. We're in a material world. The material is so important. I love the material. I've been sitting and having conversations with the universe and I'm like, babe, I love you. I love talking to you like this every single day, but I'm done. I'm like, I need more. All I have done for the month of October and probably like the year of 2021 is just sit and talk with the universe. Like it's just been us, which has been so great for personal growth and for spirituality and to get me to where I am now. But I'm officially at this place where it's like, okay, I don't want to have one download a day. I want to tell the universe, good morning, grateful to be alive. And then I want to go to a museum and all this other stuff, even though my spirituality is so intertwined with my life. So it's not like I'll be like disconnected, but you know what I mean. So I say all of that to say manifesting physical results is important. And me moving to Georgia was a really, really big physical result manifested. Because up until this point, I've been living in Bakersfield. And I did do a lot of traveling and I did experience so much growth, but that was my biggest thing. Like, how can I show up and say that what I'm doing works if I still live with my mom? And now I live with my cousin, but this is such a girl. We will have that discussion at another time. I have recordings. I don't know if you guys will ever hear them. Probably at some point one day, but I will tell you, you will get the scoop on everything that's been happening here. But anyway, so me actually moving here and having this experience over the past month has been like, oh shit, like the universe is listening to me. The shit that I'm putting into my vortex is actually coming. So the amount of confidence that I have and the work that I do is like times fucking 10. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I knew it was real, but like, no, like this is like really real. Like no, like this is like really real. So I have this experience and then I have the desires to allow in more wealth, allow in more money, allow in more success. But when I say success, all I mean is wealth. all I mean is money. We can talk about fame and status and different things like that later. But right now, all I want is money so that I can have more fun and do more things and buy more outfits and make more videos. Not even like about spirituality, but we don't need to talk about my personal world right now. So I was guided to Amanda Francis, like, I don't fucking know, a week ago. My whole life has changed. Yes, it did. Since Amanda Francis came into my fucking life. Everything that she says, everything that she stands for, it's everything that I say and everything that I stand for, but in her own way. And she talks about money in ways that I was talking about money a year ago that I was being told by people and everything outside of me wasn't real, wasn't possible. And so I had developed this horrible, like association with money. I was repelling money. I didn't want to make money because I thought that to make money, I had to do shit that would make me miserable and that didn't feel good. And so I was like, fuck, I don't want to make money, like closed myself off. So I see Amanda Francis and I'm like, oh my fucking God. We are the same. and I see Amanda Frances years ago, and I'm like, oh no, like, we're really the same. And if me and Amanda Frances are the same, and Amanda Frances is a multimillionaire right now, oh my God, I'm gonna be rich. Woo! You know, we speculated. The month of October 2021, which you guys will hear more and more details about what I mean when I say this at later times in other projects that I'm so excited to bring into fruition. And I know that it's not coming together yet because it's just going to be so perfect. I'm really excited for you guys to hear what the fuck happened to me in October of 2021, like in every aspect of life. This has been such a transformational month for me. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Oh my God. Sometimes you just have like Neptune on the third house, like moments. Okay. Belief in yourself. Oh my God, I'm actually going to be a millionaire. That's what we were talking about. Thank you. There were things that once were theories. There were hypothesize. I don't know, the plural. We had ideas. There were things that we joked around about. Things that we threw out there. Things we put into our vortex. Being super fucking wealthy was one of those things where I was showing up and I had so much of this doubt of like, bitch, what if you're fucking wrong? Like, real shit. Like, I'm sorry. First of all, that'd be really embarrassing. like no, it would. It'd be really fucking embarrassing. You like started a whole business off of this, and then you're just getting them wrong. Like, fuck, like, you know? So this doubt, this fear, I wasn't allowing myself to fully be all in when it came to my business and all in when it comes to my dreams and my desires and my aspirations. And one of the things that you have to have if you're going to allow your manifestations to come in is you gotta be all in. You have to believe. And I believed a lot. And I had a lot of faith, a lot more faith than a lot of other people. Not like better than them, but just like everybody's not doing this, you know what I mean? This month was like, oh no, like, oh, I'm a fucking believer. Like, a believer. October, September, I've been in Georgia for 2 months already. Oh, I'm a fucking believer in the universe. Like, oh, y'all are not fucking playing around. Oh, okay. So I can show up more confidently in the work that I do, which is really, really great. Believing in myself. If you don't believe in it and you don't have faith in it, then it's not going to happen. And I was manifesting situations where you kind of did this self-fulfilling prophecy where it's like, I have this doubt and I have this doubt and I have this doubt and I have this doubt. And when things don't work out for me, I use that as an excuse to reaffirm the story that I'm telling myself, that I should doubt myself, that I might be wrong, that I can't trust this, etc., etc., etc. So that was the cycle that I was in. And it was really kind of small compared to all of the big progress that I've been making, but it's been the biggest thing that's been stopping me from tapping into this wealth and abundance and success that is available to me, like actually allowing it to manifest in the physical reality. So when I connected to Amanda Frances and was like, oh shit, like this is like real, mindset really just started like shifting like crazy surrounding money, all that good stuff. Things are getting cleared away. Awesome. Why is all of this relevant? Because I'm now at that last leg of, okay, number one, I know things are working out for me. I know that the better it gets, the better it gets. I know that I'm always headed towards my desires. I know that I'm inherently worthy of my desires. I know that I am aligning with what I want. I know that I can have it even with my resistance. I know that I'm worthy of unconditional love. I know that the universe is not being cruel to me and that the universe is setting me up for so much juicy greatness, goodness, amazing good stuff, because the universe wants to see me succeed and do good, because I'm the universe and the universe would not set its own self up for failure. It's in the best interest of the universe for me to get what I want, because I'm the universe. And I didn't come here to prove myself or prove my worthiness. I came here to experience my creation life. And this life experience that I'm creating for myself as the fragment of source energy that is the Nathallie Hughes. You understand? So where was I going with that in my brain? Yes. Believing in myself, believing in myself, believing in myself, believing in myself, believing in my goals, believing in my desires, believing in my dreams. Perfect. You got the belief part. You got the faith part. Now, how the fuck do I get it in my physical reality? How do we get out of the vibe of desperation? How do we get out of the vibe of desperation? You watch this for 30 minutes for me to talk in the last minute of this video about desperation, because I'm about to title this, Release Desperation to Allow in Your Desire. But all of this is relevant. This was foundational, okay? To release desperation, you have to be able to see big picture. When I'm focusing on the bills are due now. Do you guys know that TikTok video? I need a reel. Okay, moving forward. When you're focusing on the bills are due now, and all of these problems are manifesting in my physical reality now, and X, Y, and Z thing is happening in this present moment, the present moment, which is a manifestation of your past energy and past beliefs and past mindset and da-da-da-da-da. You're in that panicky mode. When you're in that panicky mode, what are you doing? Go back and watch my video that I did on mirroring and the law of attraction. When you're in that panicky mode, you're showing up in your mirror, panicking, 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 and you're going, when what happens in the reflection changes, then I'm gonna stop panicking. But you're in that cycle of manifesting panic. It's a little bit subconscious belief. It's a little bit habitual. This video is really about showing up, again, like we talked about in the last video that we did this morning, being intentional with your focus and your thoughts and what you give your attention to and the stories that you tell yourself. My trains of thought are just like leaving the station. They're going off the map. And they just disappear. And then sometimes they come back. Usually they come back. They do always come back. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about doubt, belief in yourself, the energy of desperation. The reflection isn't changing because you're in that cycle. We want to get out of that cycle. Yes. You want to get out of the cycle. You have to be calm and you have to relax. And then you say, Nathallie, how the fuck can I be calm and how the fuck can I relax when I have all of this shit that's going on in my reality that's giving me a reason, a valid reason? Let me just validate you. You're not freaking out and stressed and worried and anxious for no reason. These are real problems. These are real problems. They're relevant. They're real. They're real life consequences. And this is a conversation that I've been having a lot with my guides. We can do spirituality. We can have faith in God. We can talk about these concepts in theory and our ideas. But at the end of the day, there are real life consequences. I have a real life credit score. You know what I mean? Like, I have real life student loans that need to be paid off, like, immediately. You know what I mean? Like, There's real life stuff that's happening here. When you get to that point where you have that belief in yourself, which if you don't have it, then okay, now I'm consciously on the journey of having more belief in my inner being, more belief in my spirituality, more belief that things are always working out for me. I am now open to seeing things in a new perspective. Allow your inner being to guide you on that, or just come work with me one-on-one. Okay. For real. Okay. On that journey, what's our main point? I know, based on everything I've experienced, where I am today versus where I was a year ago, me today wouldn't have even been able to fathom this current reality that I'm experiencing. I wouldn't have been able to allow it in. I didn't even know that this is where I was going to be moving, where I was going to be living. I didn't know the neighborhood or anything. I literally was just like, you're getting me the fuck out of this house this weekend. That is your deadline. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. Move whatever mountains need to be moved. I'm done waiting. And the universe is like, call your cousin. And I was like, I don't really want to do that, but okay. And then it ended up working out like too perfectly. We will talk about that later. So knowing what I know now, based off of my previous experience, based off of what I see other people experiencing, based off of their testimony, I can recognize that this is truth. One thing that we have to understand is that there are billions of realities on this earth. There is a reality where you can't get out of the struggle. That's a group of people's reality. And it's real and it's valid because of what they give their focus, attention, energy to. That's their reality. That's what they're choosing to experience. There's a reality where I get every single thing that I want. There's a reality where I can have every single thing that I'm asking for if I choose to consciously manifest, play with the universe, co-create this reality and this experience and allow myself to receive what I want. There's another reality where you can have whatever you want in the world if you are willing to work yourself to death hard enough to maybe probably allow yourself to receive it, right? There are so many different realities that people live to, and it comes down to what you subscribe to. So the reality that I've now shifted into, that I give my focus, attention, and energy to, is the reality that I can have absolutely every single thing that I want, and my inner being is guiding me to my desires every single second of every single day, and things always work out for me. That's the reality that I'm subscribed to. So if that's the reality that I'm subscribed to, and the one that you're subscribed to, my relationship with money today is so much better than it was a year ago. So much better than a week ago. So much better than a month ago. When it clicked for me that my relationship with money could be like my relationship with spirit and my relationship with guides, and that it was infinite and that I could call on it whenever, I was like, oh, game changer. Because how many years ago was it now? 2018 was when I got into tarot reading. Girl, I started reading tarot cards, and then it was like explosion, big bang. I think I've told you guys this before, but hello. All of a sudden, all of the spiritual, everything, you are just alive. Oh my God, we're spiritual beings and everything is spiritual and I can feel it all. And you just have that experience, right? You're awakening. So I'm like, if that's my relationship with the universe, And I'm now at a place where I can call on the universe whenever. I can call on the power of the universe. I can sit and say, I'm calling on the power of my angels and ancestors, and I can feel them physically come into the space and surround me. I can sit in a meditation and I can see spirit guides all aligned throughout my house surrounding me. I'm that connected. So if that's my relationship with spirituality, my relationship with money, because I grow so quickly and I expand so easily, it's just one of the skill sets I've chosen to incarnate with. Thank you, Lord. My relationship with money, it's only a fucking matter of time. After a week, things have changed and shifted this much. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 3 weeks. I literally am manifesting a trip that is at least 1 week long. I don't know where I'm going to stay. I don't know all of the things that I'm going to be doing. The rate at which I'm shifting, the way that the possibilities are endless, like me and the universe are just having a fun fucking time right now. So I say all of this to say, I know I'm going to be okay. It does not matter what happens, what bills come in, what additional fees there are, how much taxes have to get paid. I know that at some point I am going to have access to millions and millions of dollars, cash money in the physical fucking bank. I don't have to worry about any of this. I don't have to worry about any of this. And you have to hear me and you have to understand this is like the most important freaking thing that I'm saying in this video. This is the key. This is the meat of the message. By the time that we're in March of 2022, all I can do is smile because I don't know how much money I will be allowing myself to receive at that time. It just better and better and better and better. And this is the absolute worst that life gets for me. And let me just tell you, my absolute worst life, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So I'm like, okay, things are always getting better. So it doesn't matter what happens in this present moment. It doesn't matter. There is nothing I can imagine happening between now and January of 2022 that $15,000 in my bank on January 1st of 2022 couldn't solve or couldn't handle a bulk of, or 3 $15,000 months in 2022 couldn't handle, make that go away. I will have access to the best lawyers that money could buy. That's okay, fine. Yeah, if we want to show up and be vulnerable and open and honest, that's my biggest fear would be the law. They're like, oh. We don't have time to get into the fact that fear is so old and so outdated, and it's funny because it's just impossible for me to align with that experience because of my relationship with myself. I'm not going to ever condemn myself for anything. I'm worthy of forgiveness. It doesn't matter what I do. Community service, a slap on the wrist. Like, I'm not going to punish myself for this. I love myself. I don't deserve this. Like, thank you, Jesus. Okay, so anyway, there's nothing that could happen to me in life that the future that I'm creating for myself won't be able to fix. So the ultimate question is, what is the point of sitting here and freaking the fuck out? What is the point of sitting here and freaking the fuck out when I know for a fact by April of 2022, October of this year is just going to be another memory. I was freaking out about car notes. I was freaking out about car notes in the year of 2020. I was freaking out about car notes. And oh my God, what if my car gets, I was going to say total. No, that's what actually happened. What if my car gets, what's the name when they take your car away? Insert that phrase there. I don't even know the name of it. Repoed? Repossessed? The universe is looking down at me. They're like, baby girl, you don't even have to worry about that. Because in the month of September, you're going to have one less problem. And I did. I did get one less problem in the month of September. I'm not laughing to cover up my pain. It's, the universe is so fucking brilliant, you guys. Like, thank you, God. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. What were we talking about? Okay, focus. Every single thing that once was just the biggest problem in the world that I felt like, oh my God, how am I going to be able to do this? Taxes. Oh my God. I'm sorry, not to roll my eyes at past versions of me, not to judge you. Emotionally, I understand fear of the unknown, making a mistake. I get it. I love you. I accept that you feel this way. I had that experience, felt that way, whatever. I was so fucking scared of taxes. Now I'm like, oh my God, taxes are so easy. Because taxes are so easy. Every single thing that I used to be so fucking terrified of, I like now just like do not give a fuck about. The way that people think about me, the way that people will perceive me, the way that somebody else is talking about. I just really do not give a fuck. Like, doesn't have anything to do with me. Focus on your own stream. I'm too busy creating the life that I actually want. So fucking close. Like, so juicy. So juicy. Like, I've been saying like on the precipice of it, but like it's fucking here. It's here. Everything that I put into my vortex, everything that I said that I wanted is in this house. Everything that I have been wanting and working towards is literally right around the corner. It's here and it's already mine. And so I get to be in that energy of being satisfied, knowing that it's already going to work out for me. And it's when I'm in that energy of satisfaction and relief that I can then release that desperation. And it can come in. And I talked for damn near an hour to say this entire message because we hear it all the time. And the way that people in the spiritual community say it is, what does it feel like to have your desire? And get into the feeling of having that desire. And embody the feeling of having that desire. And when you embody the feeling of having that desire, then you can allow the desire in. But it feels so difficult to get into the energy of embodying the desire when I'm sitting here in desperation because I'm panicking and stressing and anxious and worried and doubting, etc., etc., etc. That's why we had to take you through the background understanding of it. That's what helps me the most. Oh, it's not just about if I get into the energy, because when we talk about getting into the energy, to me, it just feels like pretending. Oh, I'm just pretending that I'm rich and have everything that I want, and then it's supposed to just come in. No. If it feels like you're pretending, That's because you have doubt. That's because you don't have belief. Go back to the other parts of the video, figure out, align that for yourself. That's what you're focusing on. When you have the belief and you have the faith and you have the knowing, and you can trust that this is truly working out for you, that you're truly aligning with what it is that you've asked for, then that's when you can sit back and go, oh, okay, I know that this is happening. I'm allowing it to happen. Because if I'm getting to a point where I am stress-free and I don't have these worries and I don't have these issues anymore, then I know that it's inevitable that I'm going to get there. And so if I'm going to get to a place eventually at some point, not in a million years, like literally within the next couple of months, as I work on my relationship with money, which gets better and better every single day, and I open myself up to see new perspectives about money every single day, and I become a vibrational match for larger and larger sums of money every single day, my vibrational minimum and maximum set point capacity to receive and all that grows and expands every single day. Like, this is the path that I'm on and this is what I'm focusing on. This is where I'm going. It is inevitable that these large sums of money will be in my account and I will be having what it is that I am desiring and I'm wanting. Then it's as good as mine. That's why we say it's already mine. And so that means I don't have to stress about this. Because you got to think about it. If the money was already in your account and you got a bill from your phone company, you wouldn't be going, oh my God, how am I going to pay this? You're like, the money's already in the account. I'm going to pay the bill. The money's going to be in the account. I'm going to pay the bill. I have access to infinite abundance. It doesn't matter how big the bill is. I will always have the capacity to receive the amount of money to pay the bill. It doesn't matter how big your student loans are, you will always have the capacity to receive the amount of money that you need to pay the bills. So instead of focusing on, I have to do this thing and I don't have, and I'm coming from a place of lack and I'm worried and I'm stressed and I'm anxious, instead, we're now choosing intentionally to shift our focus to the truth of what we are choosing to create and choosing to experience, which is a reality wherein I have all of the money that I fucking need. I have an overflow of money. Money is coming to me every single day. My income is constantly increasing and there is always more than enough in the bank. And Amanda Francis quote, what is it? My work is of highest service and worthy of high compensation. The universe completely supports my heart-centered work. Something like that. Get into that. And you need to watch the video that I did before this to fully be able to embody that. And then as you do that more and more, this is your next step. When you have that belief, when you can show up in that faith, then you can just allow yourself to relax and say, you know what, fuck it. This consequence might happen tomorrow, and if that happens, then I'm going to deal with it because I have the capacity to deal with it. Because if I needed money to deal with this, then the universe would have money in my account to deal with this. Why? Because the universe is always meeting my needs. And that goes into belief, and that goes into experience, and that goes into, over the past 2 months, I experienced all of these other things, me showing up, deciding I will never, ever, ever do work that I do not want to do for money ever again in my life, and having my income completely kind of come to a halt because of my belief systems that in order to make money, you have to do work you don't want to do. In order to be successful, you have to do work you don't want to do. As I'm sitting here not allowing in a lot of money, not really allowing in the money to completely meet my needs and support myself, I'm in a house with a cupboard full of food. There is an abundance of food in this home. There is an abundance of everything that I need in this home. So what I've really, really learned and understood, which we talked about earlier, was just strengthening that knowing, really, really cementing that belief that things are always working out for me. The universe has my back. So if I needed more money, then the money would be in my account. The money's not in my account yet, so I don't need it yet. There must be another way. if I don't have what it is that I'm looking for by that specific deadline, then there must be another way. There must be a higher way. There must be something greater that is unfolding for me. And it is because I trust the universe, and because I trust my inner being, and because I trust that I am absolutely heading there, and that it is inevitable that I will be experiencing the life that I am choosing to create, the life that I am imagining. When I know that, when I understand that, when I believe that, whatever. It doesn't matter what's going on in my physical reality. It doesn't matter what bill collector is calling me. It really doesn't. Because at some point, you're going to get your money. I literally, like, before getting to this point, the way that I got to the nonchalant point was like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to give you money that I don't have. Like, I'm not paying you because I don't like you. I don't want you calling me all of the time. I don't want to chit chat. Like, we are where we are. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that that's super duper powerful. Just honoring and accepting where you are and just being like, you know what? I can't do shit about it. That's going neutral. We talked about that in the other video. And then going positive is, it is inevitable that you will be paid your money. So I'm not worried about the calls that you're making. I'm not worried about this stress and this anxiety and all of this stuff, because it's inevitable that you're going to get paid. And when you get paid, you're going to shut the fuck up and you're going to stop calling me, and then everything is going to be okay. And then we're not going to have any problems. So I'm just going to chill and be in the land of, you're going to get paid. Everything is going to be okay. We're not going to have any problems. And I'm going to enjoy my life as much as I possibly can, while I allow the universe and my inner being to do the heavy lifting and align things perfectly so that I can have my desires in the best feeling way possible and just have the best overall experience. Okay. Whew, we talked for an hour, but that was really, really good and super duper juicy. Hope that you loved it. Couple different things, options that I have that can help you and serve you along your journey. Affirmation decks. You want to start reprogramming your mind. I have a manifestation workshop. You want to start understanding manifestation a lot better. I talked about the law of attraction video. That video is, it's like law of mirrors. You can go back, you can look it up on my channel to find that one. I have a creating your life journal, a free journal. That would be really, really good if you haven't yet gotten specific on what it is that you are moving towards. I've been guided to create vision boards and stuff, so that might also be something that helps you. What else? Of course, if you want to come work with me one-on-one, you can do that. That's it. Check out my bio and stuff for different tools and things that I have available for purchase on my website if you want to come work with me. It's also linked in the bio. Follow me on like Instagram and like stuff like that. Okay. Oh, also subscribe. That's it. Okay, love you. Bye.